ladies have been sitting up there in the shade until just now.
Uh-huh.
We should have stayed.
The armadillo's in this.
You can see it? Yeah. What you need to do is make it take the car off.
Boys, Jennings, Robert, all of you go down the slide and let Grandpa
Go down the
take
slide,
your picture.
Jennings. Hurry.
I'll get out there and tow that fly out of me. Thank you.
You gotta hurry.
I'm gonna get out. That fly is out of here.
Turn around and smile.
The problem on the right side.
He may not get you.
Yes, he will.
Run from him.
What?
Run.
No. But I lose that fly.
You gonna smile? Are you smiling? Are you smiling?
No, get in! Try to do that. No! They will.
Hold your nose. That's pretty good. July the 12th, 1996, Richmond, Georgia. The Esmar, the Olympics.
The bicycle.
Get it, Ian. Take 2 or 3 pictures. Now. That is the torch right there.
How long does it take for this now?
The torch is gone.
Gone. I didn't get the asphalt sign.
We'll take it. There's a Coca-Cola. And the Coca-Cola.
That was when I saw a Holiday Inn one and all them.
And the Coca-Cola.
Are you taking these?
Just take 2 or 3 pictures. And the Coca-Cola. And the Coca-Cola. And the Coca-Cola. Georgia State Patrol. And the ambulance. And the escort. On the way to Casita.
Doing better than anybody.
In Casita, and this is this lady's birthday. She's had perfect attendance for 1 year.
She's lying there now.
No, I'm not.
Really?
$5.95. No, I'm not. Ask Debbie.
Are you running in the Olympics torch carrying ceremony?
No,
Who qualified to do that?
Karen.
Well, there's Karen. Where is Karen? Karen fell out. July the 12th, 1996, 12 noon, the S-Mart in Casita. It's a big crowd here for some reason. There comes Sambo.
I'm ready. Ready?
Yep. chauffeur and his chauffeur. One of 7 police. Well, Zumbo, I think you need to start staying open 24 hours. Huh?
That much traffic is not.
Well, then why do they need so many policemen? Here they come.
See the torch. The torch is on the silver motorcycle behind us.
Yeah, right now it's on.
It'll stay on until you measure it again. Self-record?
Yep.
Huh? Okay, so it's running. You have to measure it to make it stop.
What's today's date?
July the 12th, 1996.
And where are we?
Most of the escort is below.
Sure.
On the left.
That's Mark. Right there.
Wow.
Hey, go knock that girl out there. Motorcycle right there. Take a picture and watch it go by. I hope he's running good. Take a picture of a BMW. Yeah. Here it is.
And in his back, in his shed behind his house, he had a grist mill.
Right, they sure did.
It operated on an old gasoline engine. And it was one of these that went pop, 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 pop all the time. It's like the one that Mr. French last night. And every Saturday, first thing you ever said in the morning, you'd hear it running. And next to that is the cemetery. We always call it the Baptist cemetery. I don't know why.
They did let
Oh,
other
yeah.
denominations in.
It did have, at one time it was a church band that sang.
I don't remember. No.
I don't remember that either before they put the one.
I think I've heard that, and that it was a Baptist church, and that's why they called it the Baptist cemetery.
I want to say
But I don't know
the name was-
where the church was.
Because the only Baptist preacher that I remember over there was Brother Hartstein.
Well, we had a discussion last week about Darrell Brown. You remember him?
Oh, Lord.
Barbara and I had a discussion about it too.
Okay, across the street from the ushers was Miss Emmy.
Miss Emmy Ford.
Now, who was she?
She was my great-granddaddy's second wife.
Okay, your great-granddaddy. But your granddad. Is your granddaddy's second wife?
Was that Miss Esther's house?
Yeah.
Was she the one that somebody told her the slip was too long? And she turned around and looked at him and said, it's exactly like I like it.
Just look, they tapped on
Didn't
her.
want any
They
criticism.
tapped her on. She is, we always call her Cunning, was what we called her.
This is Emmy that said
It's Emmy
that.
Ford.
Emmy that said that.
She had a daughter that was a Stevens. And she always told her, she didn't think nobody could do anything for her but Uncle Arthur T. Whenever anything come up, she'd always call Uncle Arthur T. And he went around, Daddy was the next choice. So he called her. She called up there one day and she says, Says, aunties out of time. Says, suppose I die, what am I gonna do? He says, well, Emmy, damn it, I'll bury you somehow. That's when my mom was out at the station. And Mom was talking, and she says, well, she says, I hope I can just grow old and be graceful and won't be mean. He said, well, Dad, this is all you got to do is grow old.
You got to what?
Grow old.
Well, next door to her, coming back toward town, was where the cotton gin was located.
Yeah, Jim.
And it was steam powered. It was two gins. It was two.
You mean there
It was
was
two
a cotton
presses.
gin between Miss Esther's house and town?
Oh,
When
where
that's
Miss
where
Esther,
Charles
where
lived.
Miss Esther, where Miss Esther's house and the swimming pool is.
It wasn't nothing from there
All the way up
up to
That's
Dr.
what I
Mitchell.
say.
to the old Humber house, which belonged to Dr. Lynch, and several of them.
But that's not far from where Charles lived.
Well,
Well,
yeah, it was.
but-
Charles Mitchell was way down the road.
Further down than that.
Like going out toward James Holden Road. It was back of his house.
And there's also probably 25 years difference in the time one of them went out of business and the other one started.
Never did a road.
The old one went out of business, I would guess 1946, right after the war. Because I remember when I came here in 49, we truck hauled cotton either Para or Eufaula. The better gin. The best gin was in Para, and that belonged to W.G. Bunn. And every year he added whatever new technology that the cotton gin business had, he added to it.
That
And then
thing,
Charles Lynch built his about 1970.
if you hear that thing shut off now, tell me, because I might not hear it. Go ahead. You'll hear it click.
I remember Mr. Frank Pete was he was the machinist. He made all the gin,
I remember.
and he kept it in good repair. He had a machine shop sitting right there beside it, and he worked there all year long.
Oh, you don't
Because
need one of
because the
those.
gin didn't operate 2 to 3 months out of the year. But sometimes it'd operate 14, 16 hours a day. And next to that it was originally built by the American Oil Company, the gin was, about 1900. And there's a stone corner marker still down there. Oh, it was until,
Which deal? Should they put that trailer on?
yeah. They put it, the Masons still do that, I don't think so. And then the next house was the old Humble house.
Where Doc Hamp lived.
No. Well, Dr. Lynch lived.
Is the house still
And
there?
it is a Sears Roebuck house. In other words, back in those days, you could order from Sears Roebuck everything it took to build a house. Well, the fancy stuff, the millwork and the plan and stuff you couldn't get local. And that's the reason it has that round fancy top to it.
There's 2-story houses that still rub out.
Yes, that's what I've always heard.
I heard that too.
And who all lived there?
They
Dr.
are
Lynch.
valuable now.
Dr. Lynch.
Because of the-
It's got a sign in front that says make offer. Well, why don't you go make an offer?
I don't want to.
I have always wanted that house, but not now. I don't. I got more house now than I did.
It was.
He would make a nice.
Okay, the next one coming this way was Doc House.
Did they build that thing?
No, it's older than Doc House.
That's an old house. It's an old house. They ain't
Yeah,
something.
it's
on
old.
it.
Who lives there now, so I can.
Nobody.
It's an empty
Miss
house?
Judy's house.
This was Miss Stevie's house.
Oh,
That was where Debbie and Mr. Doc lived when they run the restaurant.
But you don't know who lived there before then.
They lived there when I,
They lived there all my life.
okay, behind them going down Broad Street the other way,
North or south?
well, that'd be north
Did you,
of them.
have you got the little section in this one?
There used to be a, I'm staying off the square.
Oh, you're staying out.
There used to be a blacksmith shop. And right beside it was a pressing club. And Mr. W.J. Moore. He operated both of them. He was a blacksmith and operated the cleaning business.
Was this Becky's?
That's
No.
the Southern Mower.
That's
That
different.
Oh,
was the Southern Mower.
Becky's and Bertha's daddy came down here from North Georgia, up around the time.
not related to that.
Same place the rest of us.
Now, well,
And then east of there, where Law's Market, the building, the great building there, was built by W.B. Law, right after the war. It was Law's Market. Whether any other houses was there or not, I do not know.
It was nothing there.
And then the next one, that Professor Richardson built, there was nothing there. It was probably part of the gin lot. It was part of the gin lot.
I think I know it was.
And Shorty Brooks and Brooks Mathis built the house next door to that, and that was part of the gin lot. And the swimming pool was part of the gin lot. And then east of there is
Yes, I is.
Miss Inez. Her husband was Joe Williams. Joe Williams.
Joe Williams.
He, remember he worked at Alexander and Bland at Charles, some, kind of like a bookkeeper or something. And he did the same thing at the gym. He did some good work.
And I think he worked in Thomas a while after that. Right, good. So, Steve,
then it's not, you're not talking loud enough.
Okay, across the street from there, I remember when Mr. Hall lived there. Remember when Barbara?
Mr. Hall was a barber?
J.D.
Is that-
Hall?
Yeah.
That's where he came here.
we didn't come here, we wanted to barber.
And where they live, son?
I thought it was a
There
radio
where?
show.
What, different law and we
No. No, on down the street. There's Aunt Carrie's house. But who lived in it?
Tell me which house you're talking about now, because
Well, I don't know who
you
owned it.
can't relate it.
It'd be east of Bill Judge's house.
If he on down, it was a different family, did live in there.
Well, was it the Lawsons? Did the Lawsons live there?
Oh, they lived back up there where, Gilbert lived, that was a lost.
Okay.
Griffin.
And I just can't remember, but Aunt Carrie owned all that, and back behind it, Barbara, was where our great-great-grandmother lived. It's kind of behind that house. I can't tell you exactly where it was, but you remember, what was Aunt Carrie's cook name? Posey, Thomas.
Right.
And she left that house.
That was a house.
Is that house still standing?
No, it was somewhere about where that lot next to Allen's, they finally tore it
We
down.
were talking about Sam, at the edge, this was years later. At the
Yeah, I did
edges,
that.
And I can't
And
think.
I was trying to think who was there before the Halls. And the Halls also
I
lived,
gave you who lived last time. Did Miss Ada Hill live there?
yep,
With those farmers?
yeah, she was there.
Woo!
Buttercup?
Buttercup. Buttercup. Was Buttercup a dog?
That thing clicked then, Sue, I tell
That's
you.
all. I need to turn it, put
Yes.
another one in. Excuse me, Barbara.
Sam, you open one call.
Brother
Are you on A or B?
I want A.
Brother Cup.
This is what I want.
Jesse and Buttercup.
Brian?
Brian, Jesse and Buttercup. Reveal the good one.
What, this is not the.
I didn't want you to use hers. What I want you to do is use
Well,
yours.
where is A?
And I'm gonna give you these and make a copy.
Open that for me.
You want to stay
This
there?
is
No,
one
I
and two.
don't.
But if we start mixing them up brands, we're gonna get all confused.
We might.
I'm the one that said to do that.
There's that.
Oh, we haven't finished but one side of a tape, Sue?
No, it's two. Last time and this, we finished A and B.
That house down there. where?
This is Sue Moy. I'm taping Sam Singer, Barbara Redmond, and Betty Shirley. The date is May 13th, and this is the second side of the second tape, starting with number A,
1996.
1996.
AD.
Sometimes we
This
think
is
we're
the history.
busy.
Isn't it?
Yeah, right. You gotta be accurate.
Okay, next to the Lawsons. Who I remember was the black, the same lady who's there now,
His mama.
Ms. Moore.
Because she built, the house she lives in, Niam's built one next to it.
Yeah.
And Roy Grill built,
Laura Phillips.
I thought Robert did that before Laura did.
Laura Bill?
Laura Phillips built
Didn't he
that.
find, didn't she find?
Laura did. But that house down there where Gilbert and Laura used to live used to be a boarding house.
I don't know
You
that.
mean that small house?
He was
It was a-
always there.
It was a bigger house they and it burned and they rebuilt it. But it
Who
was
lives that big?
Mr. Griffith did for one person and the Lawsons. I don't know what Mr. Griffith did, but he had one of the most gorgeous handwritings I ever laid my eyes on. I've seen his writing and recording things.
Okay, who lived up there? This side of this Moore. I remember the Gulf Hall man, what was his name?
O'Connor.
Mr.
O'Connor.
But who was before Mr. O'Connor?
Isn't it that for O'Connor's thing?
I don't know who it was. They lived in University. They were relatives of the Moore. I can't think.
A night at midnight.
And then next to that was a two-story house.
Regina Carroll.
Miss
Jean.
Helen Carroll and Miss
Miss
Jeanette Carroll. They were all school teachers.
And,
Our first grade,
yeah, what was it? They had another sister, there was three of them. That was a boarding house, because that was when my mother boarded when she came in.
They took in Gordon's, the three sisters.
and then Mr. Waddell lived upstairs there.
When Wardell and them bought that after Miss Helen died.
Okay. So he,
Did any of them marry?
no,
No,
Three
Three
sisters,
on May.
terrible. That's something that ought to be in
the Waves lived up there in that house.
yeah.
That was, they were living there, some of the Waves lived there. In that house next to Ms. Moore.
Okay, skip the square and get to the next street up there is where my great granddad had his shoe shop and his stuff in his house, which is now Westfield. And on the corner where the gas station is was his brother's tailor shop, and his is Westfield. And then when we came along, who ran the service station? I remember Joe Brooks and Louis.
Tom Glover.
That's right, Tom Glover, who was Joe Brooks' brother-in-law. Louise is first of six husbands.
Right.
I told Mike this afternoon she married everybody that asked her.
You just got out and ask.
Somebody that I take told me a funny story. I thought Mac was going to roll on the ground. Y'all, I'm not sure I punched both of these buttons down when I started.